Hello and welcome to 2 Minute Torah with me, Rabbi Zvi Solomons of the Jewish Community of Berkshire, www.jacob, that's JCOB.org. This week it's Parshat Toldot, it's the 2nd and 3rd of December. So Shabbat starts this evening at 19 minutes to 4. There's a service at 5:30. Tomorrow there's Jacob I, that's an informal service here at Jacob Central at 9:30. And Shabbat will go out at 11 minutes to 5. Next week, Shabbat begins at 3:30. That's the earliest that Shabbat starts, and it's that way for a couple of weeks. So be warned, it's that witching time of year when we're on the turn. We're just going to go for a couple of early Shabbatot, and then it starts getting later and later again. The first inklings of summer. So, Parshat Toldot, the story of Jacob and Esau. Jacob, rival to Esau, holds onto his heel, tries to prevent him from getting out first, but Esau goes out first. The rabbis make a great deal of this. Esau is portrayed as being a wicked person, although we're not so sure about that because Jacob is punished for Esau's anguish at losing his birthright, losing the blessing, and being supplanted by Jacob. But what sort of people were they? Well, Esau is described as a man of action, a person who goes out, goes hunting, goes out into the fields, ish sadeh, a field person. Jacob, is described as a Yoshev Ohalim, someone who sits in tents. And of course there's the lovely Midrash that says that he was someone who learned with Shem and Eva, his ancestors, in their special yeshiva, although it's really an anachronistic idea to say that. So, how would you encapsulate what sort of a person Esau was? And why didn't that make him the right person to inherit the birthright? Well, really, Esau was very much ruled by his instincts, his animal side. He didn't have his mind and his heart in control of the rest of him. So what he wanted to do, he did. He was very monkey see, monkey do. And it's really borne out by the fascinating end of the first Aliyah, where Jacob sells him the mess of pottage, as it is in the King James classic English translation. He ate and he drank and he got up and he went and he spurned his birthright. That's immediately after Jacob gave him his food. I don't think it's anywhere else in the whole Bible where you get 5 verbs following one another in that way. Esau is a man of action, but he's not a man of thought. He's not a person who actually thinks before he does things. And really, this is perhaps very much a guide to the zeitgeist of our day. We have people who often do things without thinking, particularly in leadership, and it's important to think before you act. Engage brain before engaging gear, because you might end up going over the edge of a cliff. And that's really what Esau does. He doesn't think and he mucks up really badly, repeatedly, and it ends up that he has to beg his father to give him a blessing. So with that, Shabbat Shalom. Bye.